Oh, it's there. You can see once. Very good afternoon, my dear Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmaster, and my dear guest. I am Jagatash Goel, Vice President Education, and I have immense pleasure in welcoming you all to this 227th chapter meeting of Whampoa Toastmasters Club. Today's theme is Valentine's Day. It's a day when we officially express our love to others. But how many of us know the meaning of Valentine's Day? Or we know the story of Valentine's Day? I guess many of them might not know about it. So let me narrate a story which I recently heard of. And it is one among the stories of Valentine's Day. This story starts back in 3rd century AD, where a Roman emperor banned the marriage of the soldiers. He thought that the soldiers were getting distracted or becoming weak because of marriage. The soldiers became emotionally distressed. Then came our savior, soldier Valentine. He quietly and secretly arranged marriages and solemnized them in church. The news slowly spread to the ears of the king. The outraged emperor summoned the soldier and he sentenced to imprisonment. But he wasn't a normal soldier. Wherever he went, he spread love. He helped people and he preached. Slowly, he became a kind of angel. The jailer recognized he's not an ordinary man, he's a man of learning, he's a man of wisdom. He brought his daughter, who was blind, to him so that he thought, he believed he will emotionally heal her. Soldier Valentine read books, stories, and narrated stories about God and Roman. And there is also a belief that he healed her eyes. The story spread to the ears of the emperor. The enraged emperor summoned for the soldier. He ordered this soldier, wait a minute, he's no more a soldier now. He is a saint, Saint Valentine. He ordered saint to give up his religion, which is Christianity, and stop making marriages. He disagreed. The king sentenced him to death. On 14th February, he wrote a letter to the lady whom healed the eyes. The lady was called Julia. He wrote the lady on 15th of February, and the signature was yours, Valentine. Since then, the word or the name Valentine became synonymous with love. In AD 496, Pope Ignatius announced 14th as Valentine's Day. Isn't this an amazing story? Yeah. Thank you. Without further ado, I would like to invite our President Sanjeevan Balan. Before that, let's give his short introduction. He is an individual who believes in, and he has his own definition of success. He nurtures empathy because over this period of journey, he realized it's an important skill to develop, which whereby if all the members of society can support each other and towards the success. He was introduced to Toastmaster by an amazing soul. He became Toastmaster Vice President Education in the last term and continuing his journey of success, he is the president this year. In his journey, he learned about leadership, communication, and networking with beautiful soul. Welcome, President.
All right, okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Warmly welcome all of you in this Saturday afternoon to Whampoa Toastmasters CC in Whampoa Toastmasters Club. Thanks so much for coming down today. I would like to first of all thank our TMD, Jay, for this warm introduction. So I just want to share also at the same time that, since you are here, key for today is Valentine's. The Valentine's Day, yeah, the Valentine's Day, right? So it's all about love today, and we love each other, right? We love each other, we love all the humankind, and let's celebrate this day with love. Right. Okay. So without any delays, I just want to share that all the best to our speakers. And I realize and I understand that there are speakers who are also contesting, so they're going to share their speech later on. So let's just support each other. Okay. And later on, you will also have a tea break over there, which is over there. That's beautiful, nice features, food and treats. Please enjoy it later during our break time. So without further ado, I would like to pass back the time to our PMD to continue this segment.
Would anyone of you like to share your feeling about Valentine's Day?
Introduction. We can do the introduction.
Save it to table topics again.
I'll do the introduction. Sing small group.
Yeah.
So today we have today our Toastmaster Alisha here.
Hi everybody. Hi everybody. I'm the table topic master later. Okay. I think Valentine's Day is something very interesting. In fact, I spend my Valentine's Day with my girlfriends. I'm straight. But now these days, love must be expanded, right? Not only to the opposite sex. You can still keep the love with your good friends, and that is even more important. Because when you're old, who will be there for you? Friends and your relatives. So you should also keep time for Valentine's Day for your friends. Thank you.
Thank you. We have guests. Can you introduce yourself?
Wait, that one is secretary.
She wants to be captured in the.
Okay.
Come. Yeah. Share it from two.
Hello.
Yeah.
I am Sandhya. I'm from India. I just came to Singapore back 3 months back, and I'm working with Jay. And then Singapore was so good. I'm enjoying, and he also told me about the Toastmasters Club. When I came back the first month itself, he said, but first month I just joined virtually. I was in Zoom. And then the next previous month I was not able to, and this month I joined. And today I will be acting as a time author.
Was the camera on the first time when you joined virtually? No wonder you couldn't recognize it. Okay. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, Sunita.
Sumati. Just be careful of the wire.
Next one, in this one.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sumati. Basically, I'm an engineering college professor. Actually, I submitted my PhD thesis in India and directly came to Singapore. After that, when I was finishing time of my PhD, my kids were very small, 4 years old or 1 year old. So that I thought it's the time to take break because during the time of my PhD, my 2 kids were born. So it's a time to waste. I thought then I took enough break. I think so for 5 to 6 years. Recently started a recruitment company, IT based. So this is me. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was studying accounts in Sabina.
Because of the kind of like both sides.
I think Valentine is interesting. After I heard about the history of Valentine Day, interestingly, people are following the Valentine's Day, there's energy and joy all around the world. Not only love spreading around love within one another. I think it's interesting how the whole universe follows Valentine's Day. Thank you.
From America, this is one that Okay, a very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Zapa. I'm a founder member of Whampoa Toastmasters Club. So more than 18 years ago, one of the members who was staying around here, Lawrence Gregg, decided to start a club here in Whampoa. I was at another club at the time. He was a new member. I was a Toastmaster already for a year or so. So looking at his enthusiasm and all, I decided to help out. I didn't know that I'll stay with Whampoa Toastmasters Club all this while. I've already left the previous club that I joined, Winky Toastmasters Club. And I decided to continue my journey here with Whampoa Toastmasters Club. Talking about Valentine's Day, on the day itself, I'm a corporate trainer. On the day itself, I was doing training. I just saw many others, couples carrying a bouquet of flowers. Myself, I was doing the look. Thanks. It's amazing to hear about the feeling of Valentine's in all of us. Let's.
All of you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's move to the first segment, which is better speaking. Why better speaking is one of my favorite because it is a place where you say leaders are made. Leaders are made by making them a better speakers. Today, I'll just take like a one and I'll place the patty as a better speakers because that is the one that has the main energy or the main protein or the main ingredients in it. So we will first start with the first speaker, Alicia Chia.
Yeah.
She is going to make her the contest speech. So there is no evaluation copy for it, but will be an evaluator. Let me say some few words about Alicia Chia. Alicia Chia loves to grow herself. She aspires to harness the growth mindset to fulfill her full potential. She is the PR chair for Annual Convention 2023 and was a Division S trainer, District 80 in 2020 and 21. She was a TMC member in 2019 and Pathways Guide, District 80 in 2017 and 18. She is currently DPPR at Singapore International Toastmasters Club and SA at Whampoa Toastmasters Club.
Wrong.
Okay, now I'm.
Okay, can I suggest this because she's doing a contest speech, right?
It's not in English.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, I mean, like, what I'm saying, you are supposed to be the, no, you are supposed to be the evaluator.
Yeah.
So may I suggest, since this is a contest speech, no, usually, I mean, I'm not sure, Sumati, whether you recall, every speech there is a certain objective, then there's an evaluator who gives an evaluation, what we did well, how can we do better. But this is a contest speech, so she's going to represent our club at the contest. So we can all take down some notes, we can give feedback. It's a small group. And then of course you can give an overview.
Okay.
Right. Similarly for Sanjeevan later, he is doing contest features. Yeah, is that okay with you, Alicia? So you get different views. Okay. So she has mentioned the title.
No. The title is Happy. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So you just tell like what you liked about her speech and what she would have done better. Your own views, nothing right or nothing wrong. Yeah.
So,
It's okay. I wish we would.
I wish they would. I wish they would. Sorry, because last time I don't remember calling it happy for the past speech.
I wish
I wish I could.
I could.
I would.
They
I
would.
wish they would.
I wish they would.
They would.
Yeah, W-O-R-E.
I wish they would.
Yeah.
Who's the timer? Oh, you're the timer.
The title is,
You okay?
Yes.
the title is, I wish I could.
They would.
I wish they
They
would.
would.
Growing up was like the sitcoms growing paid. When I was in primary school, I remember one day when my mom brought me to perm my hair. And when I entered the classroom, somebody shouted, "Flower head!" Whole class roared into laughter. I got so embarrassed. I said to myself, I will never perm my hair again. And that same person bumped into me and called me bowling ball because my Chinese name was Xie Baoling. Baoling sounds like bowling ball in Mandarin. So from a flower head, I became a bowling ball. My entire life, I was walking in the shadow of my big sister. She was Miss Popularity. And everywhere I went, people would call out to me, "Angela's little sister, come here, come here, come here." But my name is Alicia, Alicia, Alicia. So I decided at the right age of 40 to lose weight. And I had a miracle. I lost my sugar craving and I lost 17 kilograms. I was looking fit, light, and raring to go. Then I became a tourist within my own country, started enjoying life, even picked up the saxophone. And people stopped calling me Angela's little sister. Instead, they would come up to me and say, "Alicia, what happened to you? You look so good. I almost didn't recognize you. Can you tell me what's your secret?" But despite that success, people still gave me nicknames. Some would call me Ali. As you know, Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Well, I love cocktails. Maybe that was why they called me Ali. Then some people will call me Bisha without the A. She must have been very lazy. And then recently, I heard somebody calling me Alicia Chia PL, private limited. So I was raised to a private limited company. Wow! What a race. thought, maybe I should join Toastmasters. They might be able to pronounce my name better. But I got someone calling me, Alicia, extending my name. Worse still, another guy called me, Alicia Cha. I think maybe he's thinking about char kway teow, the Chinese fried kway teow, so delicious. I don't mind a bit of fried char kway teow. But then when I think of the oily dish, oh, cannot. Why not? Alicia Cha, Cha Cha, become the queen of Cha Cha. 4 years down the road, I got the keys to my new apartment. So I moved from a narrow proper bedroom in my mom's home to my new 2-room apartment. Yeah, people said it's too small. My mom laughed at me. Are you sure? I don't know how you can live in such a small apartment. Don't you dare think of hosting any party. Then I didn't listen to her. And I hosted a party of 25% last year. Awesome, right? Now moving forward, I decided to make more friends beyond school, beyond office, and beyond family. And I decided to follow Facebook principles. So I walked along the pathways in Singapore, Batam, and JB. And whoever I met, I would show them pictures of my family, pictures of my dog, Mega, pictures of what I did yesterday, and what I'll be doing later on. I even shared with them my hobbies, how I decorated my house for parties, how I did my indoor gardening. So basically, I did what everybody did on Facebook, shared with them. I also showed them pictures of the landmarks that I went on my cycling trips. And I also commented on them, talked with them, and gave them a thumbs up on their hobbies, just like Facebook. When I told my friends how I make new friends beyond the normal comfort zone, they all laughed at me and said, Alicia Chia, are you crazy? But I'm not crazy. Now I have 4 followers, 2 policemen, 1 private detective, and 1 psychiatrist. Isn't that awesome? My dear friends, many people are strange. They want to change my name. Then they want to change my mind. Then they want to change me to be like them. But I stayed authentic and true to myself. Because no matter how much success I had, I wish they would. But they wouldn't. So back to you. That's my friends.
Did I pronounce it right? Alicia here.
Yes, correct.
We have our next speaker, Dul Sakrina, a quick intro about her. She's a graduate from ITECC and she was pursuing interior and exhibition design course. I guess by now we should have been completed, or it's just still pursuing. Completed, right? Yeah, because this particular note of the folder. Yeah. And you are grateful at home and you might like to take for parties and gatherings, right? She's going to talk on a topic called how to manage a difficult audience. Evaluator, Nisha, can you read out the topic statement?
Sure. This project is for the member to address and diffuse challenges presented by the audience. And the audience members will be assigned roles by the Toastmaster or Vice President of Education. So the audience will be disrupting the speech. So good luck to you, Toastmaster Sabrina. Back to you, Toastmaster Lily.
Thank you, Anish. Move to the screen. All of us. The title, I'll repeat it again, how to manage different audience.
There was a time at my school, my secondary school, when we were assigned a journey later on. And we were all so prepared to go out on the journey together. The journey, most of the times, will be going to the zoo or a nice learning journey to an arcade or just a park to walk around. But this journey was to visit another school, and the school wasn't a normal school. It was a school with disability children. I think disability is
Okay.
so you have something to share?
Oh, one more.
Would you mind taking that phone call later on?
Oh, okay, can, sure. Sorry, I called you later.
So, as I was saying, the journey of the school was to look at all the disabled students and manage each and every one of them. As I think disability is just a unique kind of pair of students that we have to work with. They may not be like us, but actually they may be still even smarter than us. They are just unique piece of puzzles.
I don't agree you. Disability students are very naughty. I don't think they're smarter than us.
That's true. But in a true event, I have seen that one student is even smarter. It may not be the whole group of students, but there is some of them that are smarter than us. As I was saying, the disability students, they have this whole school that other schools visit them from time to time, and this time was our turn. We were assigned to go to this school and play and mingle and bond with them. I was not prepared, actually. Hi, sir. Would you please be silent for the rest of my speech?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. As I was going to the school,
Can I just check that you have been holding that paper for some time? Need something to share with us, or is it like some layout of your house?
that is a prop that I will be sharing in the next section.
Oh, I see. Later, is it?
Yes.
Oh. Will you be able to share now?
No, this prop is especially for the next section.
Oh, okay.
So if you will wait for some time, I will do it. Okay. So as I was saying, we were so excited to go to this school and mingle with the rest of the students. I was prepared to go on a learning journey, but I was not prepared to see these disability students. As I went there, I realized that these students are not just disabled ability. There's also some other factors. For example, the There's a student that was assigned to me, and he looked exactly like a boy. By exactly, I mean exactly. So I did not expect him to be a girl. As you all know, I have there is a lot of like boys and girls in schools, and I have never been to a school with changing genders. That was the first time I realized that the teacher actually told me, he told us that each student need to put a hand on your shoulder so that they don't go lost or missing. So they were putting hands on our shoulders. And then the boy that was assigned to me also put a hand on my shoulder. And she could see that I'm a Muslim and everything. So I'm not really keen on them. But she told me some shocking news that boy is not a boy, it's a she. They keep calling him a she, and I was so surprised. Oh, that's why they call him a she, because the boy is a girl. So the girl is just looking like the boy. I had to manage that in the first factor. And when we went up to the room, I saw
How can a girl like boy? Impossible.
yes, that is true. But it's just the way that the world works. There's a student that was making a lot of sounds with a pen. And he was ADHD and he was really tantrum and moving. So each and every one of them has their own way. So we just have to figure out a way on how to connect with them. As a puzzle piece, these four students, for example, have ADHD or disability. Each and every one of them are unique. We have to find a way to connect them together and make a good puzzle piece. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Each piece is very unique with their own kind of disability. We have to understand the audience and the moods of the audience and know how to connect with them. Thank you.
I was mesmerized with your ability to manage so bad audience.
I like the part where, with a straight face, say, that's true. And that's how the world works. Okay. So really, I was laughing, I was pondering my laughter.
I would like to invite our next speaker, Sanjeevan Balan. Wow. He has a topic called choice greatest success because in the introduction, like he said, he's trying for success with empathy. Over to you, Sanjeevan Balan.
So you are the evaluator, but we all evaluate, is that right?
Yeah, okay. So we try to be a hard evaluator.
Okay. The title is
The title?
Your choice
Choice success. Choice to success.
choice way to success, right? Your choice way to success. Sorry, here.
No, that's okay. Yeah, right. Choice a way to success.
Actually choice
A choice of way to success.
choice away.
Choice of way to success.
No, choice a way. Yeah, a choice a way to success.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I will just walk until you so we can get back. Yeah,
Because already he said that it's restricted.
so I will have a space behind.
Yeah.
But now space behind. Now, so now just be here. I will just walk until then. I will just keep there. That's fine. Yeah. Right. Okay. Your choice way to success. Crazy. How many of us have went through failures in life? Thank you. How many of you have faced mistakes in life? Thank you. During those moments, have you ever felt like giving up? At the age of 21, I successfully graduated from the police training to be an official police officer. And that was my childhood dream. The police department decided to give me 1 week break. 4 days went by, 3 days was left. And in the first of the 3 days, I received a call. Ring, ring. Hello. Hey, bro! What about that? How's buddy? How's buddy? That was my close childhood friend. I thought I can enjoy the party as before I become a police officer, and maybe I should celebrate my graduation from the police training. Hello, hi bro. All right, I'll be there. Done. But little did I know that that day will be the drastic turning point in my life. I was nearly hanging at the third floor of the HDB flat, merely holding on to the arm of my friend. Slowly, 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 bam. Without taking the lead, nor the staircase, I went from the third floor to the first floor. Oh! The next moment, I was brought to the nearest hospital by an ambulance where I was admitted in the intensive care unit for about 1 month. And the doctor actually found out that I had a fractured lumbar spine, an entire broken right rib, and on top of that, I had a traumatic brain injury, which affected the nerves of my body. I ended up wheelchair bound. I felt hopeless, helpless, and depressed. But I remember when the others used to see this, life is short, live it sweet. I was thinking about this, yeah, life is short. It's my choice to live it successfully. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like all of you to close your eyes right now. And I would like you to imagine that you are in your favorite car, looking all classy and posh, driving down this serene road towards your double-story private apartment, which is surrounded by this beautiful garden with beautiful and colorful and fragrant flowers. And this apartment is right in front of this beach, which is holding on to this clear water, clear sea. And whenever the sun rises and blooms, you see the rays touching on the water and you see crystal water. As you walk inside your apartment, you hear giggle. And those giggles are the laughter of your loved ones. And with a great smile, you walk up the staircase towards the balcony. And as you are reaching the balcony, you feel a cool breeze gently brushing through your skin. As you go up the balcony, you're invited by this comfortable chair, which is right in front of this table, with a hot cup of your favorite coffee and your latest laptop. As you make yourself comfortable on the chair, take a cup of coffee, bring it towards your lips, and then you start sipping. Place it back on the table. You open the laptop and you start making donations to all the people and organizations in need. And what's more sweet, you're able to keep aside some money to buy some gifts and treat your loved ones without any financial limitations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to gently open your eyes. What you just saw can be how success looks like for you if you choose to. As for me, I chose not to rebel. I put in large amount of effort to come out of my wheelchair, to a walking frame, to a crutch, to crutches, to a crutch, and now to no walking aid. I chose to upgrade myself by picking up diploma in counseling, bachelor's of arts in psychology, and few courses like neuro-linguistic programming and mindfulness, and some training courses. And now I'm given the opportunity to work with the Singapore Prison Services to counsel and facilitate the inmates over there. How sweet is that? You see, ladies and gentlemen, life was not all success in me. I too faced failures, I too made mistakes, and I too felt like giving up. But with beautiful souls like you around me, I choose to rise. So remember, life is short. You are only a choice away from your success. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandeep. What an inspiring story.
Thank you.
Now, we will move to the next segment, better thinking. I would like to invite I would like to invite Alicia Chia for better thinking.
No, timing?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. May I have the timer window?
Alicia Chia is 6 minutes, 37 seconds.
6 minutes?
37 seconds.
7 seconds.
Noor Africa is 7 minutes, 48 seconds.
Oh, okay, that's. Oh, yeah, I think still within because
Seven.
Yeah, because it's sent. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Resource is a different topic. Yes.
Okay,
Oh, for that, what should be the difference?
sorry.
For her, it's 7 minutes, right?
7, yeah, no, actually hers 5 to 7. Yeah. But her timing sequence can be up to 10 minutes because for disruptive audience, right? Can be up to 10 minutes, so it's really fun.
Okay, Sanjeev Balan is 7:40.
7:40.
Okay, very good.
Yes. Yes. Alicia. So,
Oh, yeah. That's all my phone. Now it's the same.
We pass this before we all forget the speaker. The first speaker is Alicia Chia, second is Noor Sabrina, and third is Sanjeev Balan. So 1, 2, and 3. So you can have your tickets here, you can choose.
So you One is Alicia, two is Sabrina, three is Sanji.
But she was pregnant.
Yeah, the way she.
Yeah, I think if I were her,
She's surprised me.
yeah. It's very difficult. Right.
The first one,
TMT can open and see, right?
yes, of course.
Yeah, of course, you need the count.
Yeah. Usually, if you are one of the speakers, then you get someone else to open.
Oh, the evaluation I can't do that.
Ah, that's right. Oh, the topics, right?
The topic. You do a fast time at 5 to 10 minutes.
Get it,
You get it wrong. Very simple, you know, people. Very easy. Every time very easy.
Now we move to the next segment, better thinking. I would like to invite Anisha Shia for this.
Thank you, thank you.
And
The table topic is a traditional segment of the Toastmaster meeting whereby the table topic master like me will pick a topic and our speakers will have 2.5 minutes to speak on the topic. For today, I'm going to speak on Valentine Day theme. So this impromptu session will help our speakers, whoever volunteer, to think on their feet. And it's very useful for, let's say, if you meet your boss in the lift, then you need to do the elevator speech. So the skills in the table topic does help. Okay. Now, may I have the first volunteer? I just brought this to remind us of Valentine Day song. Actually, I wanted to agree. Who would like to be the first volunteer?
we have 6, I'm saying, or we have 6, right? So they'll have all 6, so nobody escapes.
Okay.
It's a matter of first one.
You want to the third one?
Did I try?
What did start?
Not yet, not yet. I mean, like every speaker.
So it's about from 1 minute to 1 to 2 minutes.
Everyone,
So including yourself, you can take 5.
including yourself, you can take 5.
When you take part, you ask money to.
I can do
Oh, you get it.
I can do
Okay, thank you.
manual. You don't need to start there. Okay.
Okay, who would like to be the first volunteer?
Oh, you don't speak.
Okay, Swati, very good.
All right. Just a matter of who goes first.
First one, yes.
Wow.
Your question is, like you to share with us who is your ideal Valentine. No need to be your relative. Just think. Now you're given a chance here. If you could rewrite your life, who would your perfect ideal Valentine? Who tells your husband, okay?
Not to worry, your husband is not here.
Yeah. It won't report to you.
Yeah, there's no, it's just that going live on Zoom, that's all. Oh, yeah.
Actually, I want to, I feel my
I'll do it, sorry, I'll do it. You just,
6 for 2 minutes.
so the timer is here, you can take notes. So, no, the timing sequence, one, okay, yeah.
So timing sequences 1 to 2 minutes. After 1 minute, we are going to flash. Zafar is going to be our timer. After 1 minute, it's going to flash the green card. After 1 minute and 30 seconds, he's going to flash the yellow card. And after 2 minutes, he's going to flash the red card. And you have after 30 seconds to wrap up your speech to qualify for the event. Thanks.
So you must speak until you see the green card. Yes,
The minimum is green.
think about. You have to speak until the, I mean, like until the green. But if you're over time, I'll press the bell. You're going to be hearing the bell. Okay, if you're ready, sorry for the interruption, please continue.
I feel my friend, her name is Chitra Devi. She's my Valentine. Not only when I met her, from the day until my last breath, she will be the one. Because the reason of where I met her the first day of my job where actually I went to the sign, put the sign in the appointment order to the college. That time I met her because she was there already. So after that, in 1 or 2 hours, we felt very comfortable each other. So we went to the HOD room and we got the introduction, everything at the same time. Because I feel very close still, I told you, because I am one of the twin. That time, my sister was in the hospital for some reason. She was also working as a lecturer in some other college in Tamil Nadu. That time, she got some health issues. She was hospitalized for 1 month. We got the warning from the doctors. My parents were with her only that time. I was working, so I couldn't go there. Then my mother called me. Your sister is not well now. If you take leave and come. After 1 week, my sister passed away. Actually. Yeah. So that time, I didn't say anything because she also both we finished the engineering degree and we got the job. I got the job near to in my native place itself, but she was in some other place near Chennai. So she passed away. You just imagine, she was not only a sister, she was very close friend. She is my mirror. In that way only we were very close. Actually, I was in Devo State at the time. The Chitra Devi, my friend, replaced my sister's place. So I couldn't eat, I couldn't see anything. I was like a blind person, actually. So she could take care of me that time. Actually, I didn't eat. She paid food everything. She was the one.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's why. Now let's have the second volunteer. So I was used to be. That's how I asked him stuff. So now I ask again, who is the brother? Who is the person that you would not want to be your Valentine? This is what you think. We already say this. This is for you to be Valentine. The person you never want to be your Valentine.
You can imagine the last meeting that you can find my name there. Not necessary. Is it
What you don't like? Someone who don't like. You can imagine. You can imagine.
You don't like any person, or you don't like any person to be a something that body that
Maybe quantities I can tell. Because I cannot think of all the persons.
Anything. Something that you don't want. Yeah.
any person something you don't want.
You can imagine also. Don't need to be true also. Okay?
It's body, so we can take it.
It's like
Okay, hello. I think this topic would be something difficult for me because I did not get the person, but then I mentioned like the qualities that I don't want that to be my Valentine. It's like Valentine's means the way we spread love and the person's characters or what they would do something so that will be different for us. The way they care, those things is what I think the love is. But when the person expresses an anger or when the person does not want to care us and they will not never appreciate us or they wanted to be it. And I don't want that kind of person to be my Valentine. And also, the person with better character would be best for the Valentine. And what else? Right, that's it. Okay.
Just continue a bit now until you say agree.
Yeah. And their character should be like so kind and spreading positivity towards the people in the team where they are. And then they can also help the poor people who are not getting the proper help from others. And those kind of things would be better if a person has that one. So, yeah. Thank you.
You have to wait there for shake hand.
So can you?
I think you take this chair, Alisha. Don't have to walk all the way.
Okay. Let's have the next volunteer.
I can take part of it. You want to go first?
I want to see how much goes to water.
Okay, good. I'll be one of the last as well after the. You want to go? Yeah.
I saw you one of
All the good topics coming up, not the last
Yeah,
one.
so after that, it'll be like all
Can
cannot
do
be.
anything.
So Jay, Sanjeev, and Rafa will, three of us will go together.
Stop it. Just now I asked who is the ideal Valentine, who is not the ideal Valentine. Now, have you ever had a time where you confused and had two Valentine? Who would you choose and why? And would be a time where you feel like you love everybody and everybody is kind. In this universe, there are bad people and good people. There are a lot of good people are definitely half, bad people are half. But if you would like to choose one person, I feel like the person that is closest to you and admires you, and they also compliment you. The other person can also be kinder, but those efforts that this person put in to compliment and go out with you, even in your toughest moments, they have a helping hand. That's the kind of person that I would like to be my Valentine, the kind of person that is understanding towards me. The other person may be also understanding, but the other person may be a bit better of understanding me. Like for example, my sibling may understand me, my mother may understand me more as he's been given birth to me and can be for 9 months. She knows me more than my sibling. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing us. Now, can we have the next volunteer? All right.
You can do that, okay. Yeah, I can. Yeah, thank you.
So what the thing is?
Yeah, so many topics. So glad you found this topic. Talking about ideal Valentine, person who is the one to be a Valentine. Then we can start to Valentine. How about imagine yourself you dislike Valentine Day. Share with us the reasons why we should all dislike Valentine's Day.
Before you start, okay, I mean, like, since we have a bit of time, let me just, since we have a guest here, just 2 minutes, just give you a background of like what table topics is all about. Okay, so you have a better understanding. I think earlier, Dave mentioned about it, Alicia came here, you talked about the gift, and then you're caught with someone. So the whole idea about table topics in a Toastmasters is, earlier you saw a prepared speech. So you already have time to prepare yourself how I want to speak, how I want to deliver my contents. For table topics is you have no idea what the topic is, and what to say, like earlier you were mentioning, right? So that's the whole idea of the practice. This is a practice session. This is a platform for us to keep practicing, making mistakes, and then how we can improve from there. So there are certain techniques that we learn in Toastmasters when we are caught in a situation like this. So how to organize our thoughts, that's the whole idea. And even though it might be like smoking, saying all kind of no sense, right? But how to make it sound intelligent. No, I might not know a single thing, but the way I speak might make it sound like, oh, this guy knows so much because I just organize my thoughts. But it just comes with more and more and more practice. So when you're caught with this, I mean, like everything is a different and new topic, but at least we know the theme is about Valentine, so it's going to be something related to Valentine. But now, why I dislike? So when we come up here, we don't need to immediately, like the moment the table topics master give us a topic, we don't need to like immediately jump into it. You do have some time, some seconds or actually up to a minute for you to organize your thought. So what shall I speak about? Because the timing will not start until you utter the first word or you like, no, if you're making a gesture like this, the timing will start. Until then, timing won't start. So what shall I speak about? So you can organize your thoughts. So that's
you can take for this.
This is like up to a minute. Okay, but usually like because like it's not timing, right? The pause or the silent moment is not timed. So 1 minute is really long. So you won't know like, hey, I'm taking so long. But then again, like whether it's the 20, 30 seconds, you know that you're getting your thoughts organized. It's still okay. So like now that topic is like why I hate Valentine. Before that, yeah.
Applaud our mentor. Let me be my mentor.
So there's no topic is easy, right? I mean, like every single time, even myself, I do have experience coming up here. You will have a bit of that nervousness, the heartbeat, and all that. How to quiet it down and then speak. Okay, now I'll start. Okay, not yet. So I haven't started yet. Okay, so it's like at the first moment I speak. Now I'm going to organize
Gesture. You need to wait for the first gesture.
It's the time of the year when love is in the air. Come February, everyone is looking for that middle, the midpoint of Feb, where I can show my love, I can shower my loved ones with prizes, with gifts, with expensive gifts, and to the other half with flowers. Oh, so sweet, so wonderful. It's really the time that I show my loved ones that I love them. Ooh, heart, from heart to heart. Stop it. This is all a gimmick. This is all a commercial way to get your money. Don't fall for this trick. They tell you that Valentine's Day is once a year you show them the love. That is not true, ladies and gentlemen. Show the love 365 days in a year. It's your loved one. Why wait for that one day to buy expensive gifts? Why wait for that one day to buy the flowers? By the way, if you're buying those bouquets and flowers, on a normal day, it might cost $5. On a Valentine's Day, it might go up to $50. Don't get fooled, my friends. Don't get fooled. Valentine's Day, though it's about showing your heart, it is good. But you don't have to show the heart only on Valentine's Day. Don't fall for this commercial marketing gimmick. That is why I not so much hate, but I despise Valentine. You can show your love every single day, not only on that day, and don't fall for the commercial trick. Back to you, table talk.
I'm wondering what that one day is without a call.
Sorry?
They said it's 366 days. So I'm wondering what that one day will stand for.
You.
This is right. This is right. Is it right? Okay.
Thank you, Zafar. That was a very interesting topic. Now I got an even more interesting topic. So who want to be the second last volunteer?
Okay.
Anyway, I got sorry. I'm not going to separate from.
Okay. Come. The topic is, have you ever been shot on Cupid? You know Cupid?
Oh yeah.
If you have or haven't, please share.
So your question is, have you ever been shot by a cupid?
Yeah, by Cupid. You know Cupid, right? The little angel, lovely angel that pulls the arrow, you get shot by the Cupid. You fall in love with who he back you lah. Okay, basically this is Cupid. Alright?
You must hold. Must hold. Yes.
Yeah, you said as a thought as well.
Like that, okay.
Like must turn that
The last yeah. Sorry, the question again is.
Have you ever been shot by Cupid?
Okay.
If yes, share it. If no, also share with us.
Alright, okay.
You don't need to say the last part. Because you really have to see.
Yes. The biggest regret in my life is not to say, I love you to the person I love. There was a quote by this unknown person, right? I'm not sure. But anyway, I encountered love, or I was shot by the Cupid. Not once, not twice, not thrice, but I don't know what's coming.
Wow.
Anyway, see, it's not a nice feeling when you fall in love and then you fall out of love. Because it's like, your heart breaks. And when your heart breaks, it's like, it's not easy to fix it back for the moment at least. So, being struck by Cupid is good, was good. I felt good. I felt, wow, wonderful. I was in the heaven. And then I was thrown to hell within maybe few months, days, no, not days, years. I don't know, right? Too many to go. Okay, so it's life is there. Life is there. But the most important thing is, can you love someone? It can be your mom, it can be your dad, it can be a friend, it can be your relatives, it can be anyone. Can you love someone without being shot by Cupid, which is mentioned by many? Is that first of all true? Is that feeling, which is temporary, true? Or do you want to love someone forever? So this is something to think about, right? So for me, right, love, I don't need to be shot by Cupid, but I can love anyone and everyone with the bottom of my heart. And I thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sandy. I thought you were going to tell us your love story. I was hoping for it. All right, let's have the last and final volunteer. Our Toastmaster of AJ. Okay. The third last, the stuff he was speaking about, he hated Valentine Day, right? It's fine. And he said, it began with love is in the air. So remember this song, Love is in the Air?
Right.
What do you think of it? That's a topic.
Yeah, because the heart is here. Wow.
I don't make your heart so worried.
Okay, can you sorry, repeat the topic? I don't know. So,
The topic is love is in the air. That's all.
Very good afternoon, Toastmasters and my dear guests and friends. The very feature or the personality or the essence of divineness, love and compassion. And it is bestowed in all its creation, right from a grain of sand to humans at large. It's there everywhere. It's there everywhere. You need to feel it. You need to feel it. If someone is angry with you, you need to thank the person because the one will not be angry with me. The someone who likes me or hates something in me is angry with me. Or something that he doesn't like me is the reason he hates me or he's angry with me. So there is a love which shows in anger way because something I would have heard, but there is a love in him which is that only. Likewise, there's love everywhere. You need to just feel it because it is an inherent quality of the divine that love is inherent everywhere. It's present everywhere. So you need to love. You can love your laptop. That reciprocates it. The moment you have a good connection with your machines, definitely that machine I have seen in my life. That machine reciprocates very well with me. So there was an instance where in my absence, someone used my machine, it crashed. So that itself gives me a sense of love with my machine. Though it can sound stupid that, hey, machine is just a non-living thing. How can it reciprocate? Imagine there's divinity in that machine too, which reciprocates a love. So love is everywhere. It's only you have to feel it. It's there everywhere. Love is everywhere.
You, Toastmaster, hey,
Thank you very much.
you really shared with us Love is in the Air, and I was about to go and sing Love is in the Air song, you know.
I
Yeah,
don't want to talk about that time.
yeah, it was a song. You almost said the lyrics. Yeah, I said, oh, very good, very good. Excellent. Now, I'm very happy to say that we have come to the end of the table topic session, and I enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys all enjoyed this impromptu session of Valentine Day table topic session. The final Toastmaster, our guest here, what's your name, sorry? Satya, to share with us the timings of the speakers. Thank you.
Sumati is 2:28 seconds, 2 minutes 28. Sandhya 1 minute 25 seconds. And Zaprina 1 minute 30 seconds. And Zafar is 2 minutes 6 seconds. And Sanjeev 2 minutes 8 seconds. Jay is 2 minutes 17 seconds.
So everyone qualified, right?
Right.
Okay, now let's vote for the best speaker. Remember, do not vote for the most handsome or the most pretty speaker. Thank you.
Okay, I'll repeat. First is Sumati, second is Sandhya, third is Sabrina, fourth is Zafar, fifth is Sanjeev, sixth is me. I'll leave this to you.
Okay.
And you give me later on with your.
Okay.
You can write. Why?
Later,
Everybody voted already.
No.
Wow. Love is in the Air.
later you got to check because
Yeah.
everyone of us participated.
Voted also, okay?
So,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
No, you voted is never mind, but you didn't speak. You're not a contestant. So is the break time now or?
Yeah, with respect to you, Toastmaster already.
Thank you. That was an awesome table topics, Alicia Chia. Fell in love.
We had so much love today. So all these topics were actually arranged impromptu today.
That's,
Just
Yeah.
please be thank you.
I can see. You basically write down. And,
Yeah, normally our best
yeah, so we got informed. Yeah.
timing technique.
Are you taking breakfast, right?
Yeah.
We can get lots of things.
Yeah, before we move to the next segment, let's take a break. or 10 minutes. Okay. The time was 4. We'll regroup at 4:10. Thank you.
We want to attend, we just someone or something get on me. Then we have, so we tell them that it's not just that your company, it's the whole industry. So that's so the other one is that sometimes we have probably demands. We just talk inside we said we have this training program, we say we just so we will just set up, but we like the study started. I was machine. I open and then okay, you can. I think it's better than you was talking about the headset. Okay, come let's begin. Don't worry about the best. Huh?
So mentor says, don't worry, you say don't worry.
Important promoting personal.
Yeah.
Sure that how discipline we are. Did you eat the blueberry? Yeah.
Welcome you back to Toastmaster. We completed the first segment, which I gave an analogy of bun, being the patty. I missed out on explaining about the top layer of the bun. Now comes the base of the bun. What's the base? Without having a constructive criticism, we cannot grow. So this is a segment called better listening. By better listening, our evaluators are going to evaluate you and give you a constructive criticism for you to grow. This will help in analyzing back your speech and see how you can model yourself back for a better speaker, to become a better speaker. Now, I would like to invite our first evaluator, Sanjeev Balan. He will be evaluating Alicia Chia's speech. Take it.
So you want to first tell about the timer. After that, you open up to what audience?
So,
Let me you do your first one.
the timing sequence is 2 to 3 minutes. To qualify, we need to at least evaluate the person for 2 minutes minimum. Then after 2 minutes, we will flash the green color on screen, which near Sumati and Sandhya. Then after 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you can see a yellow. And after, after 3 minutes, you can see a red color. And followed by only half a minute to wrap up your evaluation. Thank you and all of this.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not so worried about the being in the but what I'm more concerned and I really want to do is to help you over here for the context, right? So your title is I wish they will, and you did deliver a good speech. But since I'm going to be a bit more critical, I just want to start with the sandwich method, the good points, and then followed by the points where you can improve, and then I'm going to summarize the good things now. Right? So I think the good things was the tonality. Your tonality was good. The variety, your vocal variety was also good. Went up, went down. And I think that was good enough. your humor, there was humor, at a few points of the speech. I like the point that, you shared about the name, Alicia PL, Travel Limited. All right, see, you well. All right. So yeah, that point, especially, there were a few points, but I only picked up that point, right? And that were all good. So these are the good points for a contest. And I think the things which you can improve on was, I think there was another humorous point also. You mentioned a bowling ball. So I think you could have been more expressive and be more exaggerating that part. You just said it normally, just like standing there, So maybe you could have exaggerated that point so that that point could have been highlighted as being more humorous. And your whole entire conversation or speech itself could be more energetic. So you could have jumped around, and not to jump around literally, but you can walk around, use the space. There's plenty of space provided here, but you were mostly standing in one position, one point, and then just speaking. With gestures, your gestures were good also. And your eye contact, there were eye contact here and there, but there were times where I think, I guess, I'm not sure what was happening, but I think he was trying to recall what you memorized your speech. So at that point, at those points, you either look down or try to look somewhere, and then after you share your speech. And your comfort level, because of that, was not so prominent. Was not so up there. That it was in the mid grade, but I think in the contest level, I think you want to. So overall, you actually did a good job, but you can improve more to give a tougher competition for others. So with that, I would like to close my intervention. Thank you.
Now I'd like to invite others.
Yeah, I was thinking, shall we complete the evaluation for all three, then open up for both of them?
Canvas.
Right? So we do it.
Now I would like to invite Alicia Chia. You are going to evaluate Nur Sabrina's speech. How to manage a difficult audience. Alicia Chia.
Thank you, Toastmaster today, members and guests, and especially to Toastmaster Sabrina here. Today, she delivered a speech on how to manage a difficult audience. And can you all tell me, were the audience difficult?
Yes.
Yes, right?
Very naughty.
So I can safely say that she has achieved the objective of managing a difficult audience. To my amazement, she nailed this project 100%. So today, I'm not evaluating her on vocal variety or body language, but how well she managed a difficult audience. We had 3 difficult audience today that attacked her, namely Jeef, Zafar, and myself. I joined it because I saw people, so I joined in. I was supposed to. Anyway, I wanted to test how good she was. And she did not fail me. The first one, where Jeef was using the phone, I could see all the time she was very polite. She didn't increase her volume or get very angry, which most people will get a bit agitated, right? Or irritated. There was no sign of irritation. She just said it with a straight face. Yeah. I think we will need to pick up this skill to speak to people with a straight face.
That's right.
So that's one good point. And then there are some people who disrupt meetings. Normally, if you're in some meeting, some people will just tap table, shake leg, right? Make sounds, whatever sound they don't like when they hear something. But amazingly, he tapped many times, right?
Yeah.
I would have tell him off, but if I were her, I would have tell him off. She again did it calm and steady. Said, "Sir, would you please be silent for the rest of the speech?" See, she said it that this is one thing good we can learn from her. Then I tried to be naughty. I said, what did I say? My question was,
You don't agree.
I don't agree that disabled students are smart. Contrarian, right?
Interesting.
Yeah. And she could answer me with an example.
That's true.
Yeah. So in life, if you have people trying to disagree with you, throw back with an example. Instead of arguing them, show them example. So instead of fighting, you convince them. So this is a good way to tackle difficult audience. And then there was another person, very observant, Zafar. He asked her about the prop. It can be also irritating if you are the arrogant type of person. They may be thinking, why is she questioning you? And so I also I said, hey, how can a girl look like a boy? Trying to be funny. But at the end of the day, I really salute her for handling the difficult audience in a calm, collected manner, giving us and demonstrating examples, and after that leading it back to the speech. So kudos, I have no bad things to say about her project. All I say is keep up the good work. You must have come from a family or somewhere there's a lot of difficult audience. Keep it up.
The next evaluator is Jay. Okay. I'm going to evaluate Sanjeev Badan's speech. A choice of ways to success. A choice of way to success. Wow, it was a so inspiring speech from zero. Yes, Sanjeev, do you have anything to share with us?
No, nothing. Sorry.
I'm just trying to imitate you. Yeah. Okay, sorry. This channel. Okay. Was Sanjeev, it was like a story from zero to hero. I was quite mesmerized with your speech. Your tonal quality was good. You gave variations in your tone, pitch, which was quite impressive. Then you brought some emotions in your speech, which made me to connect to some extent with your emotions. You had an eye contact with almost all the contestants here. Unfortunately, I was sitting behind. I should have come here in front, which I apologize for that. You ended your story with a moral. Basically, a story without a moral is just a time pass. So something which I liked from your story is the moral. Choose to rise. And that is a choice of way to success. Any person, given a scenario like this, may give up the mind. But you choose to fight back and come back again. Bombs fire. Now, what I would like you to improve is, you took us to a dream. The others close their eyes. And you narrated you ways how we can imagine. Your strong vocal, in this case, I feel, was too strong, was bringing me back from the zone. The moment I was trying to go into the zone of into dream, but your strong vocal was putting me back. Something I would suggest, maybe later on you can consult others, I would suggest to be a little softer. When you go to a dream, it's like seesaw. Okay? If you bring it too strong vocal there, you will be bringing them back from the dream or from the visualization. So something that I would suggest, I will not be able to give a right comment here. I would suggest you to check with others to how you have to do your dream sequence. That is something that I would like you to work on it. Apart from that, the rest of it was good enough for me. Thank you. With this, we come to the end of many to the voting. What's your meeting?
Have you voted just now? For the table topics, did you vote? Then we
I
open
need
the
to
class, so we
Okay.
Um,
Basically, just speak to them who have the highest, right?
yeah, correct. Because I didn't do the speech, so I'm
so now the timing for evaluation. And he will call you just that.
okay.
Then we can, may I have the time before?
Sanjeev Bhagat is 2 minutes 35 seconds. Alicia here 3 minutes 37 seconds.
37.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So we have Rubina. She. He was.
And there was 2 minutes 22 seconds.
Alright. Sanjeev was
2:35.
35. 35.
Yeah.
No, 235. Not 335, 235. You have until 330.
Okay. So you are still within the time.
Yeah, but there's no voting because there's only two.
Oh, yeah, too bad. Sorry,
But she is overshot the time.
Oh, okay. So there's no voting.
Yeah, no, you must have at least minimum of 3 contestants or speakers for you to have the voting. If not, it becomes. That's why she was going to press the bell already. I says like, okay, I'm sure you're looking. Okay.
Okay, with this, we come to the end of.
So now we can open up.
Yeah.
So we just have a bit of time to.
Right. So now we have come to the end of the meeting, but before we conclude, let's hear from the audience regarding our contestant speech, in what way they can be improved. So you can have your feedback. I would like to first call Sanjeev and Bhagat here. Then go on the.
No, first, okay, maybe can I just like, sure. I mean, it is just impromptu. We have a small group. Because one of the things in Toastmasters for us to see our growth and development is there is contest. So there's contest at the club level. So the participants from the club takes part. The winner will go to the area level. So in our this area, there are 4 clubs. Some area for some, there are different number of clubs. The winners from there will all come together at the area. So the winner from the area will go up to the next level, which is the division. Am I right, Alicia?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, division, and then from the division they go to the district level, and especially for the prefect speech, the winner, like one winner from the district, will go to the international level. So the whole idea is growth and development, and also for us to compete against the better speakers as we grow. So for us last month, we had a contest at club level, and Alicia and Sanjeev will be representing our club next week. Where is it?
Is that some Ace the place?
Yeah.
Woodlands there. Woodlands.
Right.
Yeah.
It's next Saturday. So if you're free, you're okay to travel. Like we should share the info.
Yeah, info.
So you will have our speakers and contest winners from other clubs all competing. So now it's like they actually put up their contest speech. So just based on what you felt, so let maybe we just go with Alicia's first. So she talked about I wish they would. So I mean, like, how did you feel like what she did well? What do you think she could have done better? Maybe I start with Smriti.
Yeah, the first half of the speech, very nice, because it's very humorous. The second part, actually, I didn't feel well. Another thing, I think you didn't use the space here. Because you was
Very much
right? Here, so no conversation. Oh, just to explain the good things. Maybe you can use some conversations, dialogues, because utility was very interesting. But so yeah, I noted, oh, Alicia, do it, that point like that. Other than anything, it's okay. This is the thing I get.
Okay, great, thanks.
But the second part is not that much impressive.
The second part,
maybe dialogue, maybe you can improve the second part.
When you're talking about the house,
House.
Oh, that one,
like getting
yeah,
the key to the
The,
house.
the humorous things means it's about your names.
Yeah,
that's
that's
all.
Yeah.
The other things,
Not so good.
you have to add some humorous things.
You want to add some more, is it?
Yeah. Maybe some dialogue, some the way of things should be.
Yeah, okay. I think that was a good point. Thanks, Modi. What do you feel? Just share your thoughts now.
She was too good, and the way she explained, like making the tone higher and down, that was great. And like she doesn't leave the audience to be left over. She made that to be very to stand with her speech. And as she said, the second half, I was listening, but then I was not withstand with her speech.
Oh, you don't understand, is it?
Yeah, and not understand its sense. I can understand,
Okay.
but
She's saying that she couldn't keep her attention.
keep on with
The attention, okay.
But overall, did you understand that what was she trying to tell? Did you get the
You
message?
get the message?
That is
What was the message? Do you think? What was the message you got? I mean, like whatever you got, there's no right or wrong. From the speech, what do you think was the message for you as an audience?
like the way she came up from down
Okay.
to up, the way the people treated, and then why she wanted to come over, and how she managed to withstand that down times.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Lafina, you want to what do you feel about Alicia's speech?
This is a good start on the speech by sharing the children's story. Where he directs the audience to entertainment. And they like to hear your personal story. And I think a good use of the local variety and the role play was really good also. And I think the use of space, the space could be used more.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Jay for Alicia.
It was not the usual issue. The energy was missing.
Yeah.
You are looking at it was very evident that you are tired.
Yeah.
So something that you do, you need to, if on the day of contest, I always suggest if you have something, if you can postpone those tiring activities.
Yeah.
A day before, try to.
I was cleaning my house last night.
Yeah,
Because
but during the contest, one day before, have enough rest. The next is the content. We are saying about like how you went about meeting people, how people do on Facebook, share, give thumbs up, even giving in a social, we're just meeting and giving a thumbs up to person or face to face, right?
Yeah.
It is quite common in social media.
Okay.
The story. So what is the uniqueness I found in the story? So think about it, something uniqueness.
Okay.
That we need to see. Something you take it from the social media, which is quite famous and everyone knows
Oh,
about.
you know.
So then,
Okay.
what's the uniqueness? He has a unique story. So I don't really want anything in your life to be bad enough to come with a unique story, but you can think of a fictitious character or something. Come on with something uniqueness.
Yeah, I thought I need to change that, but I got no time to change, so I want to hear from you.
Yeah.
So I really have to change.
Yeah.
I suspected I needed to change that part.
It's my opinion, but I really
But it's okay, it's hey, good. I need to tweak it. Yeah. I already thought about it, but I had no time to change.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's why it's
That's why I
really
do it here. That's why I have to do it here, let you all comment.
So we get different views and
It's good,
then
it's
how we can make it better. Okay, I mean, like if I have to share mine for you, Alicia, okay, I mean, like I think they already mentioned some of the good points, like your style. So I felt like, okay, the first part, you were talking about your name. You spent a fair bit of time talking about the name, right? Different ways, like you talk about flower, started with the flower head, and then started with the bowling ball, and how. So it's all sort of like related to the name. I think that is the first part. Like both of them were talking about the first part, right? So it could be the first part, and then how you also lost like almost 17 kg, you became like more fit, light, and ready to go. Moving on to the second part was getting the keys, and then your mom was saying like, small. So because it's like no, your last point, I think Jay was mentioning about for G, right? Something. What is the message? The message here is that stay authentic. That is the message. I stay authentic, but I think your story was going. So the contents has to be really good.
Yeah.
So people might get lost, miss the point. The moment audience, I mean, like there will be judges are audience, right? There is like, okay, you started to talk about this, and then you go somewhere else. I'm lost, so I don't really get what you're trying to say. So if you can make it very clear, I mean, like talking about like the point here is to stay authentic. I think the eye contact you got to be very careful because you were actually looking at yourself. Too obvious, you were looking at you like, but be very careful. I mean, like you were not really making eye contact with the audience. It could be one of the reasons, like what Jay already mentioned, the level of tiredness. I just want to see myself there only. I don't want to see anybody. You know, I mean, like she was like mostly looking here rather than to the people. Right? So like you have to make on the actual context, it could be auditorium. So there will be people seated around. So you have to make eye contact. And I think everyone saw you were very much rooted here. You were not moving. I mean, like on stage you can move, then you always come back. When you move to that point, like talk to them, then you come back. That was like missing. And also that, I mean, like once they have a week, which is not a long time, you have a week now, right? So whatever the adjustments to the script, you have to prepare, and then you need to like practice quite a fair bit because I felt that the transition wasn't smooth. I think he spotted that, trying to like recall what you're going to say next, right? So you're trying to like, what am I going to say next? You're thinking, so the transition wasn't smooth. People can notice, judges can notice. And when that's like the transition is not smooth, that means you're lacking preparation. You lose points. Okay, so these are the things, and then to make that your statement, the message more impactful. So you mentioned right at the end, but I don't think that the impactfulness was there. But it's a very strong point. Stay authentic. People will make fun of you, but you stay as you are. Right? That's the message. So the message could have been a lot more powerful. Now the question of like how you want to retweet your contents, we can do it with that.
If you want, you can come on Zoom. Because we have only time to read. So if you want, we can come on Zoom and hear your
So
speech.
actually, I'm back up.
I'm
backup.
Watson, right?
So unless he drop out, then
it's a backup for Watson, but Watson is going for. So we have like three winners. The first winner is Watson, second here, or is the other way around? Sanjeev is first, sorry, Watson, and then but the third person, because Watson is going for an IHOP, right? Actually this week. In case it's not able to come, then Alicia, but
I may use the other speech. So this is another
in whichever the case, right? Whichever the case, you need to be prepared. Yes. So that's okay. Okay, all right, thank you. So now shall you just now let's hear for Sanjeev, right? Then we can okay, so Sanjeev was a choice away to success.
A choice,
a way to success. Not a way. It's one word, right? A way.
A way together to success.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't really
a choice, a way to success.
It's not a way to success, but a way to success. A way to success. Must ask Dr. Sumadi whether the statement or the sentence.
Maybe you should take the title. Maybe you should take the title.
No, whether the title is.
I mean, the word away, does it? Okay.
No, but the construction wise now. But I mean,
like away. So a choice away. So the distance.
Correct. Is the choice. The sentence construction in this statement, whether it makes sense in what you intend to do. Away, right? There's a gap. That's what you're trying to say.
So the choice gap, the choice continuing the gap to reach the.
It's quite confusing.
Exactly. Yeah. Title shouldn't be like so much of like explaining. You know what I mean? I mean, like you have to explain, like there's so many of us.
Choice the way to success.
Yeah,
What about it,
a choice to success, or choice to success. Okay, we understand that. Right? A way to success. Okay, maybe we can also understand. So I'm not sure. Okay.
I think you should tweak the title because very confusing. Yeah.
Because it's like even just now we were trying to like ask. I mean, like you should capture like. Maybe Zafrina, you want to share first? I go this way, then I. What do you felt? Cola.
No, I mean,
Kidding.
That's
dry.
Oh, dry.
yeah.
The part of
For Sanjeev, yeah.
there was good expressions, the expressions brought energy to the room.
Right.
I think the vocal variety, I think can be balanced out of the rest. I think also.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. How about you?
Okay, I noted a few points.
Yeah.
There was one part he was talking about hanging on the third floor of the HDB
Yeah.
flat, right? Okay. Can you tell us what led to you hanging on the third floor?
I missed out. I noticed that point, but someone missed out. What made you to hang there?
Yeah, did you get drunk or something like that? You want to know, the audience is thinking, what happened? Suddenly you say you hang there, you know?
I thought I got, because I was sitting there, I didn't get it, but I wanted to ask you during that, but you went off the mind.
You just straight away say you hang, yeah.
So when the script went through the censor board,
But no, I mean, during the contest, it's a must.
no, it's not a question. I mean, but the audience might be like wondering, the judge, because you're not giving an answer in the speech.
What made you,
Yeah, what led you to, you don't have to tell a long story, but you need to let us know what happened.
Like the judges are people, right? They're part of the audience. They'll be wondering like, hey, you never tell me that. So it's like when they're putting in the construction of the speech, you'll lose the points.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Suddenly you're hanging on the third floor. Can you tell? Maybe you drank a lot. That's why you're on the third floor.
Why you ended up
Someone
like
insulted you, then
Yeah.
push you to the third floor. Then you want to commit suicide. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I think that's a very valid point, right?
if it is really a sensitive one which you don't want to share, again, make some
Yeah,
story.
correct.
That's the slip with the like that.
Yeah,
That's right. That's
So
right.
that the audience and the judge will know what exactly led you to the
Correct.
third floor. Had a
So he was sitting on the ledge. He was sitting on the ledge,
Yeah.
and before he could realize he fell.
Oh, that was the story, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Then you must
So-
tell us that you're
So he
sitting
was
on the
very
ledge.
careless, not sitting on the ledge.
Yeah.
And I mean, like when he slipped, he was able to hold on. Then the story continues.
Oh, maybe you can say you party, you drink a bit lah, then you
Whichever it is.
mabuk lah. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
in
okay.
I mean, like
Sitting on the.
Yeah.
you can always say that there was like chairs around, but I was feeling gung ho. Right? And I was sitting on the ledge of the third floor. I mean, like you still not know what to expect. Then the next moment, because you're sitting, it's like you tell people like I was feeling like very.
And laughing, I missed
Yeah.
my balance.
Yeah lah, you miss your balance and fell and drop.
Yeah. But if you fill up the gap, there's a
Yeah, that's all.
for you to consider.
You need to fill up the gap.
What else we have, Vishen?
Yeah, then there's another point where the boom sound,
Okay.
louder please. Louder and not only louder. After that, you have to move like you fell, you know. You get what I mean? You just pull only. You tell me to action, you also must action lah.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Okay, then there's a part where you are wheelchair bound. So there's a part where you sat down on the chair and you were sitting saying that you are wheelchair bound, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that part you could use your two hands and simulate like you know wheelchair people need to move the wheels, right? That part you can simulate a bit. Okay. Then you engage the audience better. And finally, the part where your ending part where you come out from the wheelchair, and then you stand up, right? Remember that part?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to show the audience that you are struggling. You feel like very painful from the coming up from the wheelchair. And finally stand. You got no emotion, you just stand.
Yeah.
Come up from the wheelchair. You know what I mean?
Magic.
Yeah. So you need to do this if you want to win.
Yeah.
Okay?
You have to draw on people's emotion.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, like, okay, you know, it reads.
Yeah.
It gets the additional points. Same, I mean, like, same for Alicia also. You know, people were calling you names, making fun. Nobody likes it. Not how sad I was, but I overcome them. People like these stories.
yeah, they like from
What else?
zero to hero story.
Yeah. What else you have, Alicia?
That's all.
That's all. Okay.
That's all.
Right,
I
thank
think
you.
other than that, I think it's quite good speech. So
Yeah.
we just pick a bit. I think speech title must change. Yeah.
Ms. Marie, want to add?
I think they discuss like this.
Right.
Actually,
Thank you. Okay, thanks. How about yourself?
It's so good. And like the way he conveyed the message was good, and effectiveness in his speech, the like those things and all was good. Like something even when the audience went out, they can come back and get it. Those things was great.
you can feel the preparation from this.
So there is always a confusion in using the word movement and moment. I think it's
Movement
and moment.
Movement and moment.
Movement. Okay. So and not only I am hearing this in many usually casual they say movement, but it's a moment. Okay. Moment. So this moment.
Right?
One second.
No, they have, like, I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. So what made you say this? I heard it's a movement. But it's a moment. Something. I noted down, but I don't that. I have this done as movement.
Okay.
So you check your trip movement there, right? Sure. So check where exactly you said. Okay. So it makes a difference. So we clear that. You are most clear that you said movement, which most of them say it's not a movement, it's a moment. In that moment, what happened in that moment?
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's about pronunciation. It's okay. I mean, some of the points that I wrote, I think have been highlighted. But another thing that I just want to add on, is like, can you do the whistle? That's what you're doing, right?
Icon of doing.
You try? But slowly or something, right? Slowly, and then not lean downstairs, then what's that? The top. Right? So I mean, like, so he did that.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the points, right?
Loud, like this loud, okay?
That's a contrast.
Then you will wake up, the audience will wake up.
No?
It's like,
Then
then your body
Yeah,
is yeah.
that's how it sort of like was, right?
So instead of saying first floor, then after the path, then you
You don't just say I mean, like because you're saying that, right? So it was like you're doing a whistle, people can like, oh, it's like what's happening? Boom! You make that sound to capture the audience.
Then we all will wake up.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's really about capturing that audience, is like the contrast. Slow. Thank you.
Loud. Don't be
The
afraid.
other very important thing that you need to take note is close your eyes. That activity is too long, extremely long. So that's why I quickly, the other time I remember, because when I'm doing for the contest, you know how long it took? But his entire speech was 7:14, like as the timing was done. You took 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Extremely long. You cannot keep the audience with their eyes closed for too long.
Okay, so what
30 seconds, so you have like whatever you want.
will it be better if I don't ask them to close their eyes and
No, but if you want to create the imagination part, right? I mean, of course, you can give an option to the audience, right? You can suggest them to close, but it doesn't have to be such a long story for the imaginative.
no,
I mean, like you want to create that moment, right? The moment that they want to be in that imaginative, what they want to visualize,
okay,
shouldn't be so long.
okay,
So the exercise itself should be shorter, like you should like plan for like 30 seconds. Don't go all the way to like imagining, writing the check and all that. It doesn't have to go into the imaginative part.
Most of the ideas.
yeah, okay, so
Nobody kept their eyes closed for long.
Yeah.
I opened my eyes particularly to see Are you able to make the right skills for longer?
Too long. I mean, like I was timing for that. 2 minutes, 14 seconds is it's like almost what, 40% of your entire speech. You don't ask the audience to close the eyes for that long. I mean, like if you even want to ask them to close, it's a bit tricky, because you ask the audience to close and they don't close, you don't get them. You know what I mean? Like you can request, because this exercise is best done with the eyes closed, so because you're giving them, and like Jay rightfully said, what I put down, your pitch has to be lower. His pitch is perfect for that. I mean, like the way he speaks, it's perfect to bring you to a different. So I feel like I'm there.
Jay training because of this Zoom.
No, for his meditation and all.
Meditation.
So you have to practice now. I mean,
I can go there, but what the thing is, because when I asked them to close the eyes, right, so I realized that judges may not close the eyes.
No, exactly.
So judges will see. So that's why I was like doing,
you can. What I'm saying, I understand. What I'm saying is, you don't ask the audience to close number one for too long.
Okay.
Right? So you will lose the audience.
Okay.
Right? Even if the judges are eyes open, you mean like it's about tonality.
Yeah.
So you need to lower. You assume that their eyes is closed. The judges are looking around. Also, like what Jay was saying, their eyes is open to check whether other audience are really listening to the speaker. If the most of the eyes are closed, actually you get additional points because you've got the audience to listen to you. So from there, like what are you doing in that moment? And are you asking them to imagination, visualization, so that voice? It's like now, so it's like whatever that exercise has to be shorter.
Okay, is it okay? Because if now I'm going to pick up these 2 minutes straight, then I have to add
Exactly.
But you can add more action in your story, like the part of how you fell down, the event, the story that makes you to fall down.
The story, use the story. So that will give
Yeah.
And we are not telling to take out the imagination. Cut down the imagination.
No, that's why I'm asking, is it okay? That's what I wanted to ask. Instead of asking them to close their eyes, can I just instead of closing their eyes, ask them to imagine and then
Because you want them to imagine, right? Visualize. It has an impact of visualization, right?
Yes.
So closing eye is good.
Yeah.
It's just that not too long, people fall asleep. You're so comfortable until they fall asleep.
During the time you have to close your eyes. You can make me feel only if you do it.
Okay.
If you keep your eyes closed and ask me to do this, no. Even you have to close your eyes, you have to go to the zone. You have to go to that zone of making the people meditating for that.
Oh, so he has to close his eye when he
He has
talks.
also to do it.
Yeah, he can, but that's why I'm saying like it shouldn't be too long. You don't leave
That's
the
too long.
audience for
I won't
too long.
my eyes open really.
Yeah. Now people will start wondering like, hey, do I still close my eyes? Do I open already? Is others' eyes closed or open?
So you cut that, you have more time to expand your story, other parts story.
Just to add on what Alicia is saying, the additional time is to show more emotion. You didn't have, you were lacking some of the feelings. Like when you were telling, you mentioned like I was feeling hopeless and helpless. Right? So you just say, you didn't show the feeling. I mean, like really need to connect with the audience with the emotion, the feeling part.
Okay.
Okay, that part, hopeless and helpless, you can come up with some example. What happened? Like people treat you,
Looking at your script.
laughing at you, sitting wheelchair, you can tell another story. You cut that 2 minutes to 30 seconds, you got time for all the story.
Now I remember, okay? So another point, like for you to cover, do you still remember how he appeared here just now?
With the patch thing.
Right, you remember? He never tells the story about the patch.
Yeah, how did the patch
That's a
come
problem,
out?
right?
Yeah.
Why the patch? So that's why I was like, hey, because you didn't have time to tell the story about the patch. Why are you even wearing the patch? Okay.
Maybe in the story later you can tell.
Yeah, cut down on the other part. You need to go all the way to like signing and all that. Because it didn't really relate too much to your story. Are you like signing checks and giving donations? If you are, I want to come and see you.
No, I mean the full, the title of the story itself, it's not about my story. It's about achieving success.
But it should be your story. If you want to win, it has to be your story.
Yeah.
Don't tell me about some other people or generic success. I'm not interested. I can read it somewhere. No, really, it's about individual. The winning stories are, it's like when they talk about themselves, like Alicia talking about herself. So when you talk about yourself, it connects with the audience, it connects with the judges.
Okay.
So if you're going to give us a generic, I mean, like, why are you coming here to teach us about success? Of course, we can practice all those here, but the winning speeches are always about themselves.
Because got one guy, TI International, the winner, I think last year he talked about his name.
Ah,
Talk about his name, very simple topic.
exactly. Like yourself, so it's like building up on that.
Yeah, building up. So how do you get the iPad actually? I would like to know. Yeah, now I can't. Yeah, I forgot that point also the iPad. I wanted to also bring.
I observed it, I noticed.
Yeah.
But while asking him and when the presentation.
People are wondering like why you come like a pirate, right? I mean, like even you want to make fun, it's like, hey, I'm not a pirate or whatever. Then telling the story. I mean, because of his accident, it all affected, right? It affected your visual, it affected your sight. So you see that you're very not to have a better focus.
Okay. And you wear it and come, no? And you're telling the story which happened later. So you need to put that prop later.
Yeah, maybe you put like that. Then later you put down.
Later, you should use the prop later, not this way. Otherwise, we think that okay, you had some eye infection earlier. Okay.
Can you put in a joke whereby people tease you, call you one eye jack or something like that?
Can work, right? Yeah. I mean, like you can add a bit of this true and fictitious to hype up the story.
Okay, that would be very good.
Thank you everyone. Let's give everyone a applause. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Ribbons are virtual ribbons are
The box. Within the box, that one.
So since we need some time to arrange for the ribbon, so in the meantime, I would like to hear from our guest for you. I'm just going to prepare. It's your role, just to fill the gap. So what do you think about today's session? Your comments?
It was so good. I have never been in Toastmaster ever. And like the way people they are conveying their message and to improve them, and I can see and learn from each and every one of them, like how even evaluating this. I cannot do that mistake, but when Alicia and Zafar was telling even those points, oh yeah, we missed it. But I felt like okay, we have to become like them, think like that. That's so good.
The only way for us to is if you just read about swimming book, it's not going to work. You need to start swimming even in love. So even for me, I missed a lot of points which I wrote, but when I came here to talk about it, it evaporated. So you need to write down, think, write down, then practice more. So that you can join. Probably you can observe for a few weeks or months as a guest. Can guests do evaluations?
People start
Can guests do just normal evaluations?
Yeah. No, I mean unless like today we are doing like a special kind of segment.
So probably you can evaluate and you can come as a guest, but what you do is you start evaluating as an evaluator. Then you can also see what the evaluator has said. So that will help you to be a better evaluator when you join. Thank you very much. And what about you, ma'am?
Actually, I joined here before 1 year, I think so. I attended the 2-3 meetings. After that, I was not possible to continue because I was preparing for an exam. I completed that exam, that's why I am now. Before coming to this Toastmaster, already I completed my pathway, one of the pathway in Visha.
Right.
Disha Toastmasters.
Okay.
Here now I came to the decision I want to complete the DTM so that I will need some guidance from.
So are you still a Toastmaster?
Yeah, still I am yeah.
You are a big Toastmaster.
Yeah.
But you are a member of Elisha, right?
Here.
Previously she was.
Oh, you are a member with
Yeah.
Whampoa.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's
So I want to do the DTM. So I said.
Okay. So these are good guides on Elisha has done a DGM. Okay, awesome. But you have done one pathway.
One purpose.
With Elisha. Still some journey for you to take.
Yeah, actually I have done the Pongal in Disha. I made that event. I was the event
Oh,
organizer
okay.
at that time. Okay.
So are you a dual member? Are you a member of
No,
Elisha?
no. I'm telling when I was there, I can.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So far, I was focusing on the DTM that time.
Right.
So I got that opportunity for DTM. Okay, the person said, the judge said, okay, conduct so that it will be easy for you to, because we need to conduct the two events for DTM.
Yeah.
So then I conducted the Pongal event 2 years before I conducted.
I see. But have you done any projects here at Whampoa? Yeah.
No,
No, I don't.
no, character the
Right. Excellent. Alicia, so you know Smati is a member of Whampoa.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I saw after that, I mean, like your name number is here. Okay. I didn't realize that. Sorry about that. Oh, okay.
Okay, any feedback on our members itself? Okay.
Was a good meeting. Everybody was engaged, very good feedback given. The evaluation from school.
Great. Anything that we can improve? Okay, there are a lot of scope. I made a lot of mistakes, even I made a lot of mistakes. Thankful for to point out and telling that. I have something, but Anisha would be later. I'm trying to forgetting a few things. So, okay. So, but she told why it's happening.
As a TMD, right?
No. Basically, I remember like this. But all of them I want to remember anything.
Right, okay.
It's called brain fog because of the COVID vaccines.
Right.
So probably need to meditate.
Okay.
Anything that we need to improve? Okay.
I think today is quite well run because even though we had a small crowd,
We messed up it like we.
it was a small crowd, but good quality. I would say good quality. Yeah, everybody delivered very well. Right.
Usually we go around with every model, we are still did not achieve that.
Don't worry, nobody can do 100%. There'll be mistakes here and there. The important thing is to learn, then we need to be prepared for online things if another infectious wave comes about. So don't try to be perfect, can never be perfect. You try to be perfect, you'll say frustrated, this hybrid model no good. Sure got mistake because we are not the this is not our job, you know.
Right.
If it's our job, we've got to be perfect, but it's not our job. So I think we did very well. So don't stress over perfection. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
I come back with one of the speech imperfection.
Yeah.
Imperfection is perfect.
Yeah.
You can have too much of perfection, is not enjoy.
Yeah, you won't enjoy it. You'll be very stressed. Personally, you want to 100% no mistake. Where is there any? Where can you do something where there's no mistake?
But some of us, yes, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, having no mistake is, of course, it's impossible to achieve it. Maybe I think so.
Yeah.
Right, and I believe so. But improving from the past mistake, learning from past mistake and doing and growing is the way to go, I guess.
Yeah.
No, we should strive for excellence.
Right.
Not perfection.
Excellence, not perfection.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah.
President, anything that you would like to comment on?
Oh, definitely. What? The speech or the
Overall spirit meeting. Later he got a closing address.
Yeah. Okay. Say more.
Closing address, closing address? Okay, then will you reserve it then? Otherwise, we won't have time. Yes.
So I just want to say firstly, thanks to all the members who also came in early to do the setup. Jay was here, Sanjeev was here first. I'm not sure whether I think Smati and all. Right, okay. I mean, I think whoever came, set up. Also a special thanks to Alicia. I mean, we do have more members, but today, just 1 week after the Chinese New Year. So thanks to Alicia, even though this is the first weekend after the Chinese New Year, take the effort to come and join the Toastmasters. Thank you so much. And also sing me and choir Happy New Year to you. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, to the VPE, I mean, like in the chat, the expo, we know that some members couldn't turn up last moment. For Alicia, she took up the table topics. Jay took up the TMD role that he's doing right now. So that's all about learning also. Like we just step in and I mean, like we have a guest. So Jay made her do the timer. And so this is what we do. I mean, like we learn by just doing things. That's the whole idea about like as we say in Toastmasters, it's a platform for us to make mistakes and learn from it. And one more comment on the TMD, I was very impressed when you were introducing the speakers. You were prepared and you seemed off the cuff. I mean, like introducing, you didn't have any script, any notes when you're talking about the speakers to introduce them. And so that was very.
Alicia had tough time because she had a lot of technical details in her introduction. Oh, that one's
Longer, mine very short. Mine short really. Uncle Tomato very long.
Yeah, okay. But other than that, I mean, like I think today was I don't know, it's like Alicia said, it's a very small group, but I think we all had good fun, and especially like the last segment, we got a chance to evaluate the entire group to evaluate on their speech.
I think this is very important, so you can take our feedback and make your speech excellent. Okay.
Okay.
You don't say perfect excellent.
That's right. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, that's it.
Right. Okay.
Thanks to Sandhya to take my last message here. Can you be a timer?
Oh, okay.
Also the issue that she's here.
Okay.
Okay, then let's move to the next favorite session. Distributing of pleasure giving the words. First, I would like to invite. Should I give a presentation? Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I would like to invite Sandhya for our first timer between Toastmasters. Whampoa.
Can we have a round of applause?
Welcome to Toastmasters.
Okay, want to look here? Take a. Nearer to the post, take a banner. Nearer to the banner. Okay, can. Okay, you can. Okay, hold and look here and smile. One more, close shot. Okay, got it. Okay, can.
All right. This one I'll give. Because I can't ask him to the answer.
Okay.
Where's Sanjeev? Oh, that's best.
Best speaker. Okay. Yeah, so you want to get closer to the beat more? Okay, can.
Sorry.
Okay, looks good. Okay, got it.
Thank you. Best table topics.
You don't have to write, okay, that's the.
I think we need to. We should not vote for it next time.
Yeah, cannot.
The moment is that the table topic is going to be. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's given a lot of fun.
Okay.
We give you the best table topic speakers. Yeah, I think I want your favorite.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you can.
Maybe the tutorial that I did earlier must have won the points.
Closer shot, huh?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, your tutorial was good.
Thank you.
Now I would like to invite our President Sanjay Balam back to the stage to deliver his closing address.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I would like to thank all of you for coming down over here to give us or show your presence in this Saturday afternoon, or going to be evening. Okay, so thank you very much for that as well. And I think the meeting went good and went great because of all of your effort. Not single or individual's effort, it was a full team effort. And thank you very much for that. And I would like to thank our guests for coming down over here. I hope that it was a fruitful session for you all who spend a fruitful time in this event, in this session. So thank you very much for coming down. And I would like also to not forgetting members of Whampoa Toastmasters Club for coming down over here and putting in effort to make this event happen fruitfully. And definitely it actually happened fruitfully. So thank you very much for that. I mean, there are definitely few areas for improvement needed, and maybe we can share on it, step by step on maybe through the WhatsApp group messages, chat group, and also personally. But other than that, there are a few gaps where we can actually fix and make things better. So like I said earlier, we can learn from our mistakes and we can progress and do better the next time. But there are some areas where we made a mistake and the same mistake is happening again and again, which we seriously have to look upon. Okay? And other than that, once again, happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Okay, so anyone have any questions or anything to share than whatever you shared just now?
Don't have, take a good photo.
Yeah,
Okay, so with that, I'll put the meeting for today and then we can take a good photo. Alright?
Self-timer.
Okay.
You think can do
Thank you.
self-timer, right?
I guess so. Wow.
Right.
Oh, very loud.
That was a fun one.
So next time I'll carry this.
It's really loud. So loud, your speech was like that.
Yeah, so I
So loud like that.
can